Alright folks, I'm driving to the Rockville Sportsplex, coming down on East Goody Drive, and the best way to get here basically is to get on East Goody Drive either from exit 5 or exit 6. I prefer exit 6 myself, and you cross Rockville Pike, which is 355. Once you cross Rockville Pike, you're going to cross, go maybe about a mile and a half down, you're going to cross Dover Road, and the next road coming up here is South Lawn Lane. So South Lawn Lane is where you want to turn left here. You'll see on the right hand side an Exxon station. Left hand side you'll see a Liberty station, along with a subway as well too down here. And directly across the light you'll see Colombo Bank as well. So giving you a way to get into the complex. The reason I'm doing this is because the property is easy to find, but if you go too fast and you're not in the right hand lane, you're going to miss the turn. You get in an accident. You don't want to do that. So I want to make sure that people know how to get there. So giving you a guide to get to Rockville Sportsplex from the highway from off 270. If you're coming from Silver Spring, for whatever reason, you may come the opposite direction, coming towards me as opposed to going away from me. Some people may come from Silver Spring, and they'll know how to get there because they probably know the Montgomery County area anyway. But for most people coming from DC and Virginia, you want to come this way and make a left onto South Lawn. I'm making a left right now as we speak. As I do, I'm on South Lawn right now. You see a lot of construction sites on both ends as we go down here. Moving places and construction places on both sides. Probably go less than a half a mile, and you'll see the Sportsplex entrance on the right-hand side as we come down here and go past Rental Unlimiteds. Again, you see I'm on the right-hand lane. It's a turn-only lane. You want to be on this lane because as soon as we turn around and go around this bend, and don't turn here. Here's the Montgomery County Fleet section here. We don't turn here, but as soon as we come around this bend right here, you want to put your signal on, you want to slow down. If you don't slow down, you're going to miss the turn, which is right here. So slow down, make a right onto South Lawn Court, which is where the sign here says South Lawn Court. Come all the way down and around, and now you're into the complex area. There's 4 or 5 buildings in here, so you want to go down maybe about a quarter of a mile and follow the signs for the Rockville Sportsplex. As I come down here and stay on the right-hand side, you'll see a sign coming up very shortly. It says baseball zone. We don't turn there, we keep going because we're at 60 South Lawn Court. You'll see a sign saying Champion Fieldhouse. We don't turn there either. But as you go up further up, you'll see now a sign that says Champion Fieldhouse straight ahead, Rockville Ice Arena to the left, and Rockville Sportsplex to the left right there. And we make a left. As we make a left, you will see the Rockville Ice Arena. We're actually next to the ice arena. A lot of people play hockey down here on Sunday and Saturday, so this will be packed as well. So a lot of people hopefully will pick up some players from the ice side who wants to play for hockey, and maybe vice versa as well too. You see a little restaurant here on the right hand side called Village Grill. They don't have a license right now in terms of alcohol, so I've talked to the owner about maybe having a special there, but you can probably go over there. They're not usually very crowded at all, but no alcohol license at the Village Grill. And now we're pulling up to what they call the Michael & Sons Sportsplex at Rockville. Large parking area, large parking lot. It's always open. On Sundays maybe a little more packed, but there's plenty of parking spots. Shouldn't be an issue for us in terms of parking overall. And as I'm pulling it up here, next to this guy, the gentleman right here, there's the actual entrance to the Michael & Sons Rockville Sportsplex. So there you go. A guide to how to get to the actual complex itself off East Goody Drive, coming off 270, either off exit 6, which is West Montgomery Avenue towards Rockville, or actually towards Darnestown, actually, believe it or not, and or Falls Road, exit 5, to get here as well too. And by the way, if you keep going down, instead of making a right-hand turn on the South Lawn, if you kept going down, maybe about a mile or a mile and a half, actually about a mile or so, you'll dead end to Avery Road. If you make a left on the Avery Road, you'll see the Rock Creek Park Trails. So basically we're about a mile, maybe a mile and a quarter away from Rock Creek Park, entrance and trail. You can sit down there, have a picnic, go out for a trail walk, especially the spring, summer, and fall time. If you're driving all the way out here to Rockville, make it a day, make it an event. It's not a hockey game out there. Have fun, picnic if you want to as well too, but a great chance for you to do more things out here than just the actual game itself. We talk about the ice arena back here as well too, so a lot of opportunities to have fun in this particular area. We'll be back with more of the inside tour of the Sportsplex at Rockville very shortly here on the next section.
Alright, so Suds, what are you doing today?
I'm over at Sportsplex here with Numa helping me out here with the camera work overall. You already got the videotape tour how to get there from Rockville Pike, and again, make sure that right-hand turn, don't go too fast, or you'll be in an accident or you'll miss the turn, so keep that in mind overall. The great Rockville Sportsplex, currently empty right now. Huge parking lot as you can see around us.
Huge parking lot?
There should be no problem with parking, and there's a parking lot back there as well too, so in that regard, you should have no problem parking here. It's free, obviously, on a Sunday. So let's take a tour of the actual Sportsplex here. As they're actually their downtime, it's about 3 o'clock here before it gets really busy. And I'll tell you one thing, on a Saturday or Sunday, it's like a mall. A lot of energy here, a lot of people moving around as well too, so it's going to be a very fun, energetic venue for us as well too. Let's go inside.
Right.
Here. And overall, here's the actual entrance of the Sportsplex. You'll actually be coming down here the first day overall and getting pictures taken. Everybody will have photo ID taken with our league logo on it, and that photo will be sent to me, which will be on the website for the individual photo bio we're going to have on the website as well too. So it's a way of to track accountability for players, also to make sure the fact that they know who's coming out as well too. So all players will be required to have photo IDs made by the second or third week of the season overall, and they'll do it for free for the first season. So it's a great opportunity for us to have a photo ID for ourselves as well too. Let's walk in. Huge complex, as you can see here, and building back there as well too. We go through here, vending machines if you ever need anything overall.
Vending machines.
Banner up here as well too, DCHL banner, a large banner to promote our league as well too. Overall, restrooms on this side. We're gonna get the restrooms over here, the men's and the women's. So right through the restrooms are as you walk in the door. Water fountain there if you need it as well too.
Water fountain.
And as we come down this way and you go straight ahead, you'll see that little small area. They have nets here that we borrowed for the tournament. We have our own nets, so we'll be okay in that regards. A little small soccer venue as well too. We go over to the right. As we go over to the right, we'll see they have a new place here. They're putting a snack bar, which is kind of cool. In fact, I put the pizza ovens on their way in a couple of weeks, so they'll have actual hot, fresh pizza here with snacks. Inexpensive, $1 for peanut butter butts, so really inexpensive to buy here. Get here early, grab some snacks out there. Fresh food will be here for us all Sunday as well too. As you come by here, the left-hand side, this is kind of cool as well too. A resting area, tables and chairs. You can convene, talk. There'll be 2 large screen TVs being put up here. Okay, so listen up, NFL fans. Fall season, NASCAR fans on Sundays, which I am. I miss all the races nowadays because DCHL miss all the races eventually. TV will be up here. You can watch the games, get here early. Watch your favorite teams play. You can have food over here as well too. You can have a meeting here with the team staff. Go over strategy as well too. And I'm gonna say hi to Pete here. Pete Morello is the
Say hi, Pete.
I'm a regional director.
Regional director of Michaels and Sons Sportsplex. He's the guy dealing with overall.
Wonderful.
Thank you, Pete.
Hey, thanks for
thanks for
having
being
us
with us.
here.
We appreciate the effort as well too.
It's going to be great.
Thank you guys. He's the guy that we deal with. He's helping us out with Sportsplex as well too. We have TVs on both sides here. You can sit down here. They have games here as well too as well. Nice place for you to come out here, relax, get here early, team meeting, whatever you want to do out there as well too. And they also have a party room back there. Eventually, we might do our parties out, our board meetings, and maybe even our parties back here for the awards banquet. So, you know, obviously we can't have alcohol here, but that's one downside. But hey, you know, the complex available to us. You can see a little quick peek inside. You'll see a couple of rooms out there as well too, so we can have our meetings here if we have to, in terms of our overall venue as well too. So we have 2 party rooms to work with as well too, which is kind of nice out there. So again, a lot more than just a place to play. It's a venue that has a lot of different amenities that we actually want for our league as well too. That's why I want to move down here as well overall. So again, this is the area you can have fun, meet, relax. TVs are already here as we see out there. They're installing TVs. And you come down here back to where we came in, there right. You go straight down, overall. On the right-hand side, you'll see a large soccer field. And on the left-hand side, you will see our actual arena, overall, in this case. And if you can hang out one tight, just hold on, I want to make the lights turn down for us, guys.
Okay.
Give me 1 second here.
Thanks, as we get the lights turned on.
Yeah, Pete's getting the lights right now for us. So I'll be 3 courts out here, so we'll see how it works out.
All right, there go the lights.
There you go, awesome. And again, let's walk this way first. I want us to walk this way as you put the camera on this side over here. I'll come on this side overall. We've got 3 courts. You know, if you were at Tacoma Park, basically Tacoma Park is basically one of these 3 courts. As you walk this way, this isn't it. We've got 3 times the space. Keep going, walk this way overall. That's court 1. The curtains now will be, we've already been agreed, but the curtains pulled back and over the boards. There will not be a barrier anymore. That's already been negotiated and taken care of. Here's court number 2. Again, all part of the 1 court that we have to work with, so it's all 1 court.
Wow.
And we go all the way down here. Court number 3. Overall as well, too. So again, 3 times the playing space of Tacoma Park. I would say at least 2, if not 2.5 times bigger than actually St. Albans as well too. This is actually bigger than the MDHL rink. I measured it out. MDHL rink outdoors. We played out there for the tournaments a couple of times. A lot of you play in MDHL. It's actually bigger than MDHL, but it's indoors. It's terrific in this case. So one thing I want to make sure I warn you guys about as well too. I put that in my email as well too. This is not a place you want to have short rosters. You want to have deep rosters. You want to have at least 2 lines. And that's assuming that everybody makes every game out there, which is not going to happen. I would encourage you to have at least 13 to 15 players in your rosters. If you're one of those teams or players that want maximum playing time and you shortchange yourself, then you're going to hurt your team overall. I'll tell you right now that I'm not going to be lenient on borrowing players. Make sure you have a deep roster. Make sure that you're ready to go. Teams that will do well here are teams that hustle, take short shifts, that play hard, and they're aggressive but clean. There's plenty of space here. There won't be much contact overall, so I'll make sure you understand that you better have deep rosters. I would have at least 2 lines. If I'm the captain of a team, I would have 3 lines. And if people miss games, I'll go down to 2 lines. 2-minute shifts at most, personally, I would think. If you go all out, it's a big place. 2 minutes, you can get plenty of playing time. You get 8 shifts a game at least. And I can tell you right now that if you do that, you'll be very successful over here overall for you. Let's go back inside. Come back over here. We'll do the inside tour, then we'll do the change box tour. Then we'll go upstairs as well too, give you an idea how it feels upstairs overall as well too. We start here on April 7th, our first day. It'll be for a 10-week season, as we have on plate. The only day we take off is going to be Memorial Day weekend, which is May 26th. That will be a bye week for us. We come back and play the final week of our season on June the 2nd. Then we have playoffs on June the 9th and June the 16th. That's our current schedule form we have right now. As you walk in, you'll see everything will be removed. Chairs will be gone overall. And actually, I know I'm considering, guys, for the first time ever, I'm considering spending money on video cameras. Have cameras on all 4 sides mounted. That way, if we have any issues with players being out of control or not playing to our standards, I'll have videotape of all the games now to go back and have disciplinary action on. So it's a pre-warning. We have photo IDs. They ban people for fighting. They ban people for being really out of control. Our league is a lot more cool than that in terms of players being controlled. But I want to warn you right now that if you don't follow the guidelines, you will not play here. Bottom line, and we'll have videotape to prove that as well too overall for you. So I might have videotape on all 4 sides. But let's walk this way here. You can see it's 1/3 of facility you see out there overall. The flooring itself, I'm not sure what to call this actual floor. I'm not sure what the actual terminology is for the floor, but it's kind of a soft, cushiony floor. It's not concrete, so it's not hard on your knees per se, which is good to have overall. And you come down here, some other areas as well too. In terms of, I made a camera on there as well too. The basketball courts will be all pushed back. They'll all be rolled back, so there will not be interference for us whatsoever. Overall, the goal marks are already marked here. We're at one end of the work out here. The yellow line will be our goal line. Actually, the yellow will be goal line out there. Actually, you know what? It's going to be not the yellow. It's going to be the red line. Will be our goal line. The crease is already marked out for us. We have a crease marked out already for us. The red crease you can always see there for you as well too. So there's our goalie line for us overall. And if you walk this way, face-off circles on both sides. Easily see. You may move it back. But right now, it's the blue marker. The blue marker is the face-off circles we have right now overall for play as we see it overall. Offsides, what I'm considering right now is to go on this way on this side. Cross. Let's go on that side. Cross. It's easier to cross that side actually. 1/3 of the court that we have out there. This is the one end of the goal overall. As you go across the barriers here, just a little bit here. You can see here, just a little bit overall. Goal line up there. My thought process for an offside right now as we speak out here is one of the red lines. We're going to have a neutral zone. We have a true neutral zone, and I believe it's going to be the first red line right here. The first red line from the center coming in will be the blue line, what we call the AHL blue line. So we'll have a true neutral zone. The first red line will be the blue line. If you come out this way, yellow has no bearing on us whatsoever. The white line will be the center ice line. Okay, center ice line again, and NHL and hockey, you get on sides with the first red line going your way. So we have a true neutral zone, as we call it in hockey, true neutral zones. The first red line will be the offside line, go in that direction overall, in that case. As we walk back this way, to the other zones, overall. As you can see this, but let's just go across, if you don't mind. Let's go across here. And again, I'll have Numa come back here for 1 second here. You can see that if you come in this way, overall, it's going to be the first red line here. That's the offsides, right? This line right here. The first solid red line goes will be the offside. So the one down thing is that there are a lot of colors on the field. You have to get used to what the colors are, what they mean out there. Just keep in mind the fact that if you're going towards the zone, the first solid red line going across is your blue line. We call it blue line on both sides going this way for us. As you come back over here, you see the same thing. Lots of space here. This is the other end of the net for us. Cameras will be out there. Face-off circles down here as well again, on that side, both sides. And the goalie marks are down there as well too. Now, our referees, Rob and Neil, are rollerbladers. So they have my permission to be on rollerblades here. So they make it easy. It's a very big area to cover. And they're expert rollerbladers, so I have no problem with that. I personally, if I'm referee, will not be on rollerblades, but they will be on rollerblades out there, so it'll make it for a lot more easier for them to referee as well, to get all the action in place as well too. Again, all the benches will be moved out here. We have solid boards. There's no barriers, really. The curtains will be gone. Everything will be out of the way. We have solid boards here. Nothing to give. There should be less dead ball plays overall. As the goalie frees the ball, there should be less dead ball plays. There should be almost no dead ball plays from what I'm seeing so far. There's nets all around, so ball cannot leave the area. You know, basically we're kind of encased in overall. So again, a great place to play hockey. If you look at it, it's actually kind of like a hockey rink, but it's indoors. That's what it is overall. So, and the far side as well too. You see 3 scoreboards there. You see one up here. There's one each half the court. We're probably going to use the center ice scoreboard. It's being rebuilt. They had some issues with the scoreboard. They're having new ones shipped in. It'll hopefully be ready for us by April 7th. If not, we'll have a portable scoreboard to use until that time. We'll have access to the scoreboard, and that'll make it easier for us and everybody to follow the play from that point of view as well too. As we go back this way, a couple of things that are important that you need to know about. Big field. It's going to be very loud in here. People will be talking, it'll be hard to hear. Where do teams stand? Good question. Let's find out. You come back this way. Overall, neutral zone is right here. Center ice, right? Halfway, each side out there. You'll see a bench. Now you'll see a bench on this side over here. There you go. Change through here. Just make sure you duck in and change in. Okay. The reason we're changing here because it's easier. It's whole center ice. If you're playing on that side, it's a quick change. This side, quick change. Okay, so if you change this particular door, make sure the door gets closed behind you. Otherwise, ball will leave play. It's very, very important. So where do you change? You change almost close to this here center ice right here. There are doors on this side and that side. You change on this side. One team will be on this side. One team will be on that side. Overall. And outside this particular area, there will be benches outside. You can sit down or stand up. There'll be benches for you to watch as well too. The other thing is the official score will probably be here. It'll be loud. Referees will try to announce who the penalties are if they can, and we'll see how it works out. If it's too loud, we'll have to get a PA system to make it work for us. I'm not sure it's be that loud yet, but we'll try it out, see how it works. The score will be here, and the scoreboard will be there. he'll announce the penalties. So both teams are near the score, he'll announce the penalty time as well, so it'll be easy to figure out how it works out overall for us. So that's very, very important. Where do you come in and where do you go out will be right down here. Okay? Let's go back out here again. You can see a very big complex. It's the largest floor hockey pitch you could probably imagine in the area that I know of overall. We're basically playing indoors in a large rink out there. This is what people wanted. We've got it now. We'll be here hopefully long term, just on a long-term 1-year contract with them. So, and they're very excited. We're very excited to be here as well too, try to make this work for us in this regression. Let's go outside for a couple seconds here. One thing, I'm sorry, Numa, is on the far end on both sides of the rink. This is where you actually get on the ice. I'm talking about line time. I'm talking about at the end of the game, you want to leave the floor this particular door right here. Teams leave through this particular door. So before and after game, that's where you actually leave the floor overall, or come into practice overall. You change lines at center ice, but you leave the floor after a game through here, bottom line. Okay? Let's go back out here. Go back here and close the door back here. Again, this is just to go in and go out, change lines. Now we'll go from the outside in. Walk this way. Welcome to the center ice right now. Center ice is not there yet. Center ice has a white line. And the white line is right here. And I'm going to show you the change door bench on this side is right here. For this team over here. Change over that other team is on this side right here. Overall. And I've already asked agreements with them to have, you see the benches down there, Numa? Those metal benches out there. We'll have 2 benches here on each side. We'll try to grab them as quickly as we can on Sunday. It's probably busy out there. So we'll have a place to put down your stuff, your Gatorade bottle, stuff like that. One other thing is important. This is a pretty safe area, but as always, do not leave stuff in your car. Do not bring valuable stuff here. Make sure your car's locked. And certainly don't bring in your, anything in here that you may get lost out there. We're playing here. If you leave your purse or wallet here, it's out here for the public consumption. So I would definitely encourage you to only bring in what you need to bring in, and then and put it in a safe spot overall for us. So that's one thing we want to make sure you do a good job of in this case out there. We don't want anybody to lose their car keys or lose their wallet in this case, or bring something valuable and get that stolen overall. So FYI, very, very important in that regards to make sure you take care of yourself, protect yourself in this case. So again, the benches will be here on both sides. There'll be games going on back there, games going on back there as well too. So it'll be very, very contentious and very, very loud. So it should be a fun atmosphere. We were here for the tournament. It was very, very nice, loud, and it was very energetic. So we had a good time as well too. Let's do one more part of the tour, and we're done with the tour itself out there. As we come back, this is the bottom floor. We're going to go upstairs to show you where people who want to watch the game can watch either from here if they want to, or they can watch them upstairs. It's probably nicer for you guys to watch them upstairs. So let's go upstairs. We're right back where we came from. Again, the conference place to relax as well too. Pizza place. Further down, there are more courts for soccer, indoor soccer on both sides. We'll go upstairs. This is the top view from the Sportsplex. Never been to Barcroft in Virginia. This is kind of like Barcroft, because it's bigger than Barcroft, obviously. So it's kind of the same feel overall. You can watch the soccer games from this side if you want to from here. We play over here though. So we're going to come down over here. Now we're looking at our area in the top level, upper level. Sit down here, watch games. There are benches on both sides here as well too. If you come down, you can see the benches on both sides. With the tournament, a lot of people came up here, relaxed, sat down, grabbed some had some food, relaxed, watched the games, watched other teams play as well too. The benches over here, sit down and watch the games on both sides. Overall, the top view. You can see the entire action, top view overall as well too. When we do our feature game of the week, something that I discussed with Pete overall is how can we hit the game without having the net covers out there. We're going to go down here. Probably for Andy and myself, center ice is right here. We're on center ice right now. We'll probably either have a camera going through here, our camera going through here, a spot right here. So it gets the entire action, having to worry about the nets overall for us. So you can see the entire view of how big the place is from right to left. And that's what we'll be playing overall for us. So very exciting time for us. I think it'll be great for us. A great place to play. It's a safe place to play as well too. And a great place to socialize as well too. You can just socialize, talk to people, get here early, coach. You know, the one thing we cannot do, folks, we cannot practice in here. So, you know, you have to wait for the practice time. When you have the practice time, each team probably have about 4 to 5 minutes to practice before the game even starts, usually, unless we're falling behind on schedule. So very, very important. If I catch anybody, as per the facility of repeat as well too, playing, practicing, shooting a ball indoors or outdoors here, you will be banned. FYI. We only practice on the field inside. We don't practice anywhere else. We don't practice on the floor. No ball should be moved around here back and forth. I want to make sure you understand that. Make sure you read all our guidelines. You did sign a waiver that said you read all my guidelines of the league. It's part of the guidelines of the league as well too. Make sure you do that. Make sure you follow the guidelines as well too. That's about it. I'm excited. April 7th is the opening day for us. We'll be here moving forward, starting spring of this season. And we'll be here throughout. So it'll be a great time for us. Looking forward to it. And we'll see you on April 7th. Thanks so much. Take care. Folks, one more thing as we get out of the Rockville Sportsplex right here. I want to give you a little tour of the Village Grill, which is a place, kind of a restaurant, diners type place here. They don't have an alcohol license, but they do have a good variety of food. So if you want a sub or pasta or coffee, it's not available at the indoors, I guess if you want to call it the place we had Subways, they have pizza and snacks out there. Remember to come down to Village Grill, which is right outside the Sportsplex as we walk this way. Take you down to the area we have it out there. Here's the Village Grill side entrance. We can't go through here. We'll go through the main entrance on this side where Numa's waiting for me actually for our late lunch slash dinner overall. Come through here. Back there, and here's the entrance to the Village Grill. You can see out there overall. Front door. Come through here, and straight down is the actual ice hockey arena. You can see down there overall. You come through the door, and the Rockville Ice Arena is right there for you. But we came to the front door, and here the actual is the Village Grill place for food. And on the right-hand side, let you sit down and have some food as well too. Like a nice little diner as well too. So another place you can have food between or after games, before games as well too. Thank you so much.